to my channel. Today I am redecorating the nursery, which is exciting. I finally got my last piece of decor. I was waiting on a shelf. So I got that today, so I'm gonna start redecorating this nursery. The shelf is a little smaller than I thought, so I might need to get some new decor pieces to put on the shelf. But I'm gonna show you a little before and then after of the nursery. Okay, so this is the nursery right now. It is like a cow theme. So that's our laundry chute. Then we have the cow up top there, and then this is a blanket ladder, which normally goes on the wall a little bit differently, but we have our bassinet right here. So this room is literally filled with everything for the baby. So this is where the crib is. I'm probably gonna keep the same layout because it works really, really well, but we're gonna get rid of this shelf. I'm not painting the walls either. I will touch up this area, but I'm gonna keep this sign as well for now because I do really like it and it kind of goes with the decor. We're keeping the curtains because I still need to find new curtains that I like. The ones that I bought, I found out when they came in the mail that they were actually yellow and not mustard. So then we're gonna redo this, keeping this, and then I think I'm gonna keep this sign right now because little girl's name starts with a C. So I think I'm gonna keep it for now and I'll kind of see how it looks with everything else. And then over here, we're keeping the chair. I actually kind of did the whole nursery around this chair so we keep it in here because I do really like it. And then we're getting rid of this and getting rid of that. And then the closet is a disaster right now. So all of the decor is pretty much in here. This is a mess in here, but this is really the only place I had to put everything. So that's kind of where that is. And then we have the car seat over here for now. So it's just kind of a mess. So I figured it would be the easiest to start off in this little corner and take down the old cow decorations. So there wasn't too much that I actually had to take down. In the long run, what I ended up doing is keeping some of the pieces and incorporating them with the new nursery, which to me is kind of crazy because, I mean, it's a huge transformation. Like, the theme is so different than the previous one. But I just am setting up this new little end table and a new lamp because the old lamp had a cow on it and it was really rustic. And then we didn't even have an end table. I was just using a crate, which I actually decorate with those crates quite a bit. I really love those crates because you can use them for so much stuff. Also, that piece I just put up with the flowers on it, I actually made that myself. They did have one at Hobby Lobby that I saw earlier before this virus really started, and I almost bought it, but it was $40 and I could not get myself to spend $40 on that. So this piece right here, it's super easy. It was just a piece of wood that we already had, twine that we already had. The only thing that I actually bought for it were the flowers off of Amazon, and it cost me $10 to make instead of $40 to buy it. Moving on to the crib, I had some storage in there for now. Just taking the sheet off and putting the new one on, and then I'll take the shelf down since I got a new shelf, since that shelf that's up right now is really rustic. If you didn't notice, I am reorganizing this room during the weekday, so you will see the little boys running around like crazy. When we do anything upstairs, it gets just a tiny bit tricky because they are all over the place. Okay, so a quick update for you guys. If everything looks really goofy right now, it's because I completely moved everything around and I am just gonna see how it looks. So what my plan is so right here, this is where if you guys remember where the changing table was, I think I want to put the crib here because it fits better and it makes the room look bigger, and then put a chair and changing table here. The only problem I have is it looks really goofy behind the crib. So Ben is running out and actually getting a curtain rod that I think I'm gonna put all the way across, and then I'm gonna hang either these curtains first to see how it looks, and if I like it, then I might find different curtains to put there so that instead of seeing a window and a door, you would literally, it's just gonna be curtains. And I'm gonna see how that looks, and then if I don't like it, I think I'm gonna move the crib back, because this door actually just goes out to a balcony that we don't use, and I had this in front of it anyways. So far I'm liking how things fit better, because this fits a lot better, but it makes the room like a lot bigger looking. But I'll just see how it looks with curtains behind it and go from there. It ended up taking me 2 days to do this nursery because mom life, I can't just sit down and do it all at once. But I'm just finishing off the first day of it, and I am taking out screws and patching the walls where those screws were, because I am not going to hang anything right where that was. We have stucco walls because our house was built in 1926, and let me tell you, they are a pain in the butt. They are just like hard to screw through. You can't put nails through them. You have to put screws in them because the nails will just bounce back. So it's kind of a hassle, but I filled them in, and you can't even see where the old holes were, which was really nice. So it is the next day, and I am just finishing the nursery. You will see me holding things up to the wall and then looking to see if I like them. I was struggling with what to hang where, just because I did move all of the furniture around. So everything that I had in mind for hanging stuff, I ended up moving it all. So this shiplap wall is not like the center of the room anymore, I guess I should say. So I wanted to move pieces. So this piece that I am hanging right now is actually used to be in the nursery to begin with, but I am moving it, and I'm keeping it because baby girl's name is still C. It starts with a C. So, and I really like the piece from Caden's nursery, so I am just hanging it above the changing table because I feel like the changing table needed something bigger above it, and then that wall just needed a smaller piece, so I decided to put the flowers on it. And then next up, I am going to hang the shelf. This shelf was smaller than anticipated, and I wasn't sure where to put it, but it fits so perfectly in this tiny little like corner area, which it ended up being good. And all of the pieces that I hung on it, I actually had, which was wonderful, so I didn't have to buy any pieces for the shelf. So this is the last piece that I have to hang, and it was the toughest. We have plaster walls, like I said earlier, and I just could not get the screws in. They were just fighting me so much. I eventually got them in, thank goodness, but this piece was actually from the old nursery, which was awesome. so I gotta reuse another piece. Now that everything is hung, I am just kind of cleaning things up and putting them away. I do need to reorganize this changing table on the inside because when we and my kids play upstairs, they tend to destroy it. So I finished kind of cleaning up, and then I'm just adding little touches of these flowers to add some color to the room to go with the floral crib sheet and changing table cover, just to kind of help out a little bit with the theme and make it a little bit more girly. Okay, so this is the finished product. Well, I guess, yeah, product. So this is the door that goes out into the hallway. And then over here, I moved the crib on this side. It's never been on this side before, but it fits so well and it makes the room feel so much bigger. So what I did was, there's a window here and a door here, like I said earlier, and I took a curtain rod and put it all the way across so that it kind of looks like one big window. I might end up changing out the curtains so they're blackout. I am not sure yet. I'll kind of decide later if I can even find curtains that I like. So we'll start over here. This is just a blanket ladder that my husband made when this was Caden's nursery, so I just put the blankets on it. This is the same crib that my husband made for Caden's nursery. And then we just did new sheets and new pillows. And we left this wall, so we actually, my husband, not we, my husband did this wall for Caden's nursery. So I made this, and then I did have a different sign here, and I kept it, and I just actually moved it. But that's right there now, because I figured I didn't want a huge piece on this wall since I moved the crib here, and we used to have the changing table here, so it was more of like a focal point. And then we'll just come over here. I didn't do anything with this yet just because I need to figure out where to put this. So I just kind of have it in the closet for now, and I'll deal with that later. So over here, I wasn't originally going to put this over here. I do need to fix these holes from the previous sign that was here. I was originally going to put this over the changing table, and it was a little smaller than I anticipated. So what I am doing is I actually just put it over here, and I do like it over here, so I'll kind of back up a little bit. So I do like it over here, and these were a little bit smaller than I thought, so I couldn't fit what I wanted to in here. So I found everything around my house, which, okay, I actually just got this at Aldi, and it's a diffuser, and I have lavender in it right now, so that, I bought this on a whim, and I'm kind of glad I did because I like it on here. This was with my Valentine's decor. These were some of the kids' books, but they're just cute and little. And then I had this for Valentine's Day, I think. I'm not sure. But I got it in the Target dollar spot a while ago. So it's pretty simple, but I do really like it. Now moving on. Oh, Carson. Moving on over here. This chair used to be in the corner where our blanket ladder is now. I really like this chair because it has mustard in it, so that's why I wanted to keep it. This is new, and the lamp is new. I replaced those. And then, actually, this wooden piece I had on the previous shelf that was in this room, and I just switched out flowers in it so that it goes more with this decor. And then this sign was already in the room. I actually had it here, so I replaced it. And then I just added some flowers on the top to kind of give it more of a pop of color. So that's over here. And then if you come this way, so this was the changing table that we had before, and I got new sheets. And then this, I just put this here. This was originally going to go on the shelf, and it was too big. So I just have it here, which I kind of do like it there. I might end up moving it to the other side, I am not too sure yet. But then I have this sign above, which this actually used to be on the shiplap wall. But I figured since this was more of a focal point that I would do it over here. Don't mind this. That's all stuff that I need to get rid of and move. And then I have our diaper genie over here in this corner, and this is just our laundry chute. So it turned out really good, and it wasn't too bad. It's a little more of a change than I anticipated because I moved literally everything around in here. Hi, Carson. I don't know what Carson's doing, but this is the finished project. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this, if you guys are needing to do a girl nursery, I hope that this kind of inspires you. This is pretty opposite of what I was expecting to do for our nursery. So it is different, but I think it turned out really, really good. What do you want, Carson? Kids, I tell you. I'll eventually get the closet clean. I'm just trying to work in steps right now, and I am just so glad that I have our nursery finally done. I am exhausted. I am beyond belief, but thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.